Hey guys, it's Jennifer Sparks with another video about Cypress Harbor. It's a Marriott vacation club in Orlando, Florida. This video was filmed in December 2021. It's Christmas time. It is beautiful, and it is now 6 months later. I was editing this video and my editing software crashed on me and I lost everything. So here it is 6 months later. I'm finally getting this video out. In this video today, I'm going to be walking around and I'm going to be showing you where all the buildings are located. So if you're interested in buying at Cypress Harbor or visiting and you want to know where would be the best location for you, stick around. We're going to be taking a walking tour and I'm going to have the maps with me and I'm going to try to make this as thorough as possible without being completely boring. So you might have to go backtrack a little bit if you don't understand what everything is. I'm going to try to show you the building numbers. I'm going to start first where my building was located. I'm going to show you that area around there, and then we're going to go backtrack again towards the entrance and check in the pools and where all the activities are. So stick around. We're going to go check out this area right here first. The building numbers start at 50, but to avoid a complete editing nightmare, I'm just going to start with where I started filming, between building 66 through 69. This area would be very good if you don't mind being out of the way from the activities and such. If you kind of want a more quiet place, there's nothing that backs this over here. It's more peaceful, but it's not close to anything. So you're either a car ride or a walk away from the activities, pools, etc. If you stay in building 69, you could even get a glimpse of the SeaWorld fireworks. That's SeaWorld in the background right over there. Now we're going to be walking around the little lagoon over here, walking more towards the entrance and all that. Like I said before, we're going to be seeing buildings 70 through 74. I make these videos, first of all, because I have a lot of time on my hands and I'm in Orlando a lot. And secondly, I see a lot of people that where is the best place to ask to stay? Now you could ask, doesn't mean it's going to be guaranteed. Everything is always subject to availability, but I find with Cypress Harbor, they really do their best to make sure that you have a great vacation experience. So if there's a particular place you want to be close to, it's just kind of good to know, what the building is that you would want to be in. Because let's face it, we all like different things. What I like, you might not like, and what you love, I might not like. So, I try to make these videos to kind of show you what it's like so you can make a decision for yourself. What would be the best decision for you? What we are looking at now is something that I like. I love fountains. I love walkways. I love peacefulness. I don't care if I have to drive far away from the entrance. That doesn't bother me. I would rather not be by a busy road, personally. But other people want to be close to the entrance. That I'm going to show you too. In one of my week stays at Cypress Harbor, I did stay over here in the building 72, and it was beautiful. Had the sound of the fountains. It's a little off the path, you still have to walk everywhere, but it just had the really pretty view. I really enjoyed my stay there. I felt a little dark though. If you're somebody that likes a lot of sunshine, that's another thing you could ask for too, is ask when you're checking in, do they get afternoon sun, morning sun? Because I felt like that was a little bit dark for my taste. Maybe it was the time of year I was there too, never know. 74, I've also stayed there before too. Word of warning though, if you do stay in 74, people that are walking on this path could see into your building. I saw that the hard way. One day I was walking there and I saw probably something I shouldn't have seen in a unit going on. Just word of warning, if you're staying there, keep your blinds shut. This over here, I wasn't sure to add this. I don't know, maybe right now, this was future plans for an area that they were developing. It may be up by now, but I thought I'd throw it in there anyway in case it isn't, or in case it is, and then people could see what the plans look like for making this area, that they were probably making more for social distancing, looking at what it's saying. So, I'm hoping the pandemic goes away sometime soon, but, I know a lot of people are still wearing masks around the resort, so this was probably going to be set up more so that, the spacing of the seating is better. It was so problematic for the resorts, when this whole pandemic thing started. I was literally at the Marriott Grand Vista, there, when the whole pandemic thing came, and they had to shut the pools, and they were making all these crazy fast adjustments. And then I stayed at Westgate Lakes. I was there for 5 weeks during the lockdown. It was crazy. All right, now we're going to go check out this area. We're getting closer to the main pool, closer to the entrance, to the lobby where you would check in. This area would be a great area if you want to stay somewhere that's close to the entrance. You don't mind a little noise. You want to be close to the main pool and close to the activities. This is also in this building 17 here is where you'll find the gym and the spa. Sorry, I'm getting off topic here. We're going to check out buildings 60 through 65, which overlook the lake. It's a beautiful view. I stayed here once as well. I absolutely loved it. If you choose to stay over here, you're going to be very close to the activity center. There's the dock. There's a boat that will take you to the other side of the island where you could access the island pool. There's beach volleyball. There's the Bayside Pool, which is a smaller pool. There's a pool and a hot tub. It's really cute, but if you like a really big pool, this one's more like a quiet pool. In my personal stay in this section of Cypress Harbor is when Hurricane Dorian came through. I sure could pick it. When I book something, some kind of major catastrophe is going to happen. I guess because I'm away all the time. Anyway, they were great. Cypress Harbor was so great, like as far as like making you feel safe. I mean, as safe as you're going to be during a hurricane. Thank God it didn't amount to anything where we were. I know it was a disastrous thing for a lot of people, but we were okay in Orlando. As you could probably notice, I travel a lot. I have a timeshare at Westgate and I use it to death. So I take advantage of all the good deals, especially during the COVID times when everything was very inexpensive. And my children, both my daughters, were working at Disney World, so they were living in Orlando. So I took advantage and went to go visit them as much as I can with the amount of great deals that they had going on because so many people understandably canceled their trips. Okay, that's enough about me. Let's get back to Cypress Harbor. This is the entranceway here. They have an elevator, they have carts, and they also have shopping carts, which I love the Marriott vacation clubs for that. Like if you go grocery shopping, you could literally have a shopping cart to bring it on the elevator and up to your room. Really cool thing. By the way, I'm going to be showing you my room at the end of this video too, so stick around if you want to see what my unit looks like. All of the villas are the same. All of them are 2-bedroom and 2-bath. There are no 1-bedrooms. There are no efficiencies. There are no 3-bedrooms. They are all exactly the same. So this is where you would find check-in, and right smack in back of that is the main clubhouse pool. They have like a little area here where you could go dining. It's a quick serve. You go and you order it and then you could go and sit. But I'd love to come out here and work on my videos. There's always music playing. They have sometimes live music playing. They have the activities, all that stuff. So now we're going to go to this section over here. I've stayed in this section as well. This is where you're going to find the nature trail. It's still a walk over to the clubhouse pool. It's not that bad of a walk. It's really a good place if you want to be pretty close to the entrance, close to the gym and spa. You know, it's a good location. It's private. It feels lush. It's very pretty. It's a nice area. It's not too noisy, but yeah, it's close to things, but not everything. So I hope this video is helpful with helping you decide what area would be best for you. If you personally have stayed at Cypress Harbor before, let me know in the comments below where you prefer to stay. Some of you might be much more experienced than I am. I've only been here personally maybe like 5 weeks, but I feel like I know it enough to make a video like this about it, but I'm definitely not a pro by any means. So help me out here and give me your suggestions. I would appreciate it. Cypress Harbor is 1 out of 7, I believe 7, I could be wrong, but I believe 7 Marriott vacation clubs in Orlando. It's probably my favorite. It's definitely my favorite for a romance. If you're looking for something really magical, this place is it. I mean, there's something about the way the twilight just glimmers on the lakes. It's just very magical. I love it. Other favorites of mine are Marriott Grand Vista, for families, definitely. Also, I love Lakeshore Reserve. Absolutely beautiful place. Gorgeous. It's a little smaller and more intimate, though, harder to get into. Our last buildings I want to show you now are buildings 63 to 65. We're going to be taking the bridge, the walkway over there. If there was buildings here, this would be the most ideal place. It's smack in the middle of everything, but there is no buildings. That over there, that is where my building was. And there is my husband, Kelly, who is taking the hike with me to make this video for you. They also have a beach. Now we're going to go take a little glimpse at the island pool. I absolutely love this pool over here. Word of warning, though, it gets very shady very fast. So if you're there in the colder months, you want to go here in the morning. By like 2 o'clock, it's all shaded. But that's also very good in the summer when you want shade, because it could get hot in Florida. I typically like to go to Florida September when I want to go to pools. I mean, September's great. All the kids go back to school. Everything's easier to get into. The prices are better. The pools are less crowded. And December, this is December. Everything's decorated for Christmas. It's absolutely beautiful. Great theme park weather if you want to go. It's kind of hoodie weather. It feels nice. It's a good time. Those are my 2 favorite times to go to Orlando. I get asked that question a lot, so I wanted to throw that out there. And if you do decide to go to Cypress Harbor, make sure you take the time to smell the roses. And I mean, like, find the little benches to sit in and enjoy the atmosphere of the place. See what I was saying about the sparkling water? The water literally sparkles. It's beautiful. I get asked a lot, like, how is Cypress Harbor for children? I think it's great. I mean, I don't think it's the best one. I mean, they have activities. If I had little children, I would probably pick Harbor Lake. Maybe Grand Vista if they were a little older. And just like that, we're done with our tour. I'm going to show you what our unit looks like. They all look the same. They are all remodeled the same. All of them have the biggest utility room. I mean, it's literally a room with a washer, dryer. It's awesome. We are going to tour the guest bedroom and bathroom first. All the guest bedrooms are 1 bed, 1 queen bed, not a king, not 2 queens, just 1 queen. But there is a pull-out couch there. So if you are going with several kids, they could all still stay in that room. But if you are going with a bunch of adults, that information is good to know, because it might be like, hey, great, who's gonna sleep on the couch? And here is a look at our guest bedroom. I love to just go chill out in there. It's just nice to have another place to go. I kind of set up my office in here. It's got the couch and the TV and all that. That way I could make my videos and not drive my husband crazy or my family or whoever's with me. If my family is staying with me, of course, they would be staying in the guest bedroom. I'm not quite sure when these were remodeled, but they look the same for the amount of years, which is probably about 4 years that I've been coming here. They haven't been remodeled, but they are always very clean. I always bring like Clorox wipes with me, and I never have to use them. In general, the Marriott timeshares are usually always spotless, but this one in general is always really good. They have excellent housekeeping. The kitchen is open and airy and flows nice with the living room. It's like 1 big room. If you plan on cooking while you're away or just want to pick up some groceries or even like wine or beer, you could go to Publix. They have one about a mile away. You could also use Instacart right on your computer or your phone. You could place an order and people will deliver it right to your door. It's very handy. I use it a lot when I don't have a car. It's very handy if you need other items too, such as like items from Target, Walmart, ABC Liquor. Sometimes I use, they'll bring, booze right to your door. It's really great. We're going to check out the master bedroom now, which has this huge tub. Some Marriotts now are replacing the huge tubs with big, huge showers, which is a yay or a nay with a lot of people. Some people miss the tubs. Some people love the big showers. So that's totally a preference right there. I suppose if you're at the theme parks all day, a nice relaxing spa tub would probably be awesome. The closets and storage are huge, and they have a safe for your valuables. The bathroom, nothing special. The shower, even less special. It's not bad. It's just, after staying in some of the Marriotts where they exploded the showers, this one's kind of like leaves you a little bit like, eh. But look at this tub. I think the last time I used it was a couple of years ago in one of my stays, and it like changed colors and stuff. It was like purple and blue. If you want to see videos of my previous visits, I'll leave a playlist at the end of this video of Cypress Harbor stays that you could view. And for any of you that are interested in seeing more about other timeshares in Orlando and other areas, I have an Interval International playlist as well of all the resorts that I have visited in the last few years. And if you're still on the fence about Cypress Harbor, I'm going to leave another link at the end of this video of a video of my YouTube friend Larry from Fitness and Beer. He did an excellent edited video. I love watching it, of Cypress Harbor, of him and his family and all the activities they did. So you can check that out. And if you're still stumped, check out Destination Timeshare. It's another channel that I like to watch. It's mostly about Marriott timeshares and timesharing in general. So very cool channels. So check those guys out, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. That would be most awesome, and I would be really, really appreciative of that. These videos take us a long time to make, so when we get positive feedback from you guys, it really makes us feel good, and it makes us want to go out there and make more. So give us the thumbs up and subscribe to our channels. Thank you so much. This is your host and your tour guide for the day, Jennifer Sparks. I hope that wasn't too much information for you in all in one shot. Go to Cypress Harbor. It is awesome. Get out there and enjoy your life. Be good to yourself and be kind to others, and safe travels to you.